Success comes from structure, routines, goals, efforts. Establish the right mindset. You don't want to wait for motivation. See, action creates motivation. You don't want to wait for motivation. See, action creates motivation. Hey, what's up, Determined Destiny family? It's Coach Kevin coming back at you with a new video series to start the school year off and ensure that our young people get what they need so that they can be successful. Hey, if you have not had a chance to check us out, I want you to check out the website, determineddestiny.org. There you'll see a lot more content, a lot more material that we offer to school districts, to families, to individuals who are in the coaching profession. I'm talking to you, coaches, you working with your athletes and trying to get the most out of them and help them be the best that they can be. We've got exactly what you need. We call these turf talks. And with our turf talks, you get the lesson, you get the hook, and you get the life application for meaningful discussions with your athletes that help you pull the best out of them by developing the best inside of them. We're talking about character development. Some of the things that we discuss within our turf talks are around anger management, time management, being resilient, being a light to your community. And we really dig into those discussions so that our young people can develop those principles that help them be more successful in life and more productive team members within the athletic program of your organization. So this week, I want to strongly encourage you as you're getting ready to get back into gear, coaches, teachers, administrators, check out our website, shoot me an email. Let's have a phone call. Let's have a Zoom call so that we can get on the same page to meet your needs to help you help your kids be the best that they can be. Okay, this week's video, we're going to jump into this week's video, and it's strictly for our young people to help them understand the importance of having a strong start. I'm calling this one the power of a strong start. Keeping it simple. So in order to set the tone for the season, in order to set the tone for the year, it's all about mindset, baby. You have to understand that your mind fuels the momentum that you will use to carry you to success. Your mindset is what will determine what you do today and what tomorrow looks like for you. It's all up here in the mind, and being able to be in control of your thoughts and letting your thoughts control your actions. See, not a lot of people would talk to our young people around how thoughts control actions and help them understand that you have to be in control of your thoughts if you want to be in control of your behaviors. So I've been watching some Netflix, and I've been watching this Last Chance U, and getting a clear understanding of how these young athletes get into that situation. At Last Chance U, they end up at a community college, and they're playing for the community college when a lot of them were D1 athletes. And as I'm watching this, I'm getting a better understanding that they didn't have the right mindset. And that's where they ended up getting into some trouble and having a setback, because they didn't have the right mindset. See, we got to teach our young people that they have to be able to control their thoughts. See, success comes from the structure. That structure that I'm talking about is your routines, your goals, and the effort that you put into controlling your thoughts. What are your routines? See, sometimes when you have certain routines and you get on autopilot, you don't have to think about it, because the routine will take you to success. What are your routines? What are your habits? What are your goals that you have in front of you? If you're focused on those goals and the routines and habits that will take you to success towards those goals, then you don't have to think about it. Because all you're thinking about is, I have to do this thing because this thing will take me closer to the goal, whatever it is. So let's break it down even further. We talk about hitting the weight room or getting to practice or putting in a little bit more practice so that you can have the edge on the competitor. So when we talk about this, when we say the routine is getting to the weight room every morning at 6:30, I'm going to do that. I don't even have to think about that. So my mindset is I'm going to get to the weight room at 6:30, 3 to 4 days a week. Okay. If I have that locked into my mind, then the thoughts that will come up, I can overcome those thoughts because I have this routine in place. Get to the weight room on these set days at 6:30. There's no thought to it. I just have to do the act. Just have to do the act. Success comes from structure. You got to have those structures in place. You don't want to wait for motivation. See, action creates motivation. You create the motivation from within by taking action. So when that alarm clock goes off at 5:45, 6 o'clock, whatever time it is that you have to give yourself to get to the weight room by 6:30, you see, you don't need the motivation if you have the actions already in place. I got my alarm clock. My alarm clock's going to go off. I got my clothes out. My clothes are ready for me to jump into so that I can get to the weight room and put that work in. I got my ride situated, however I'm going to get there. All of those things are already worked out. So the motivation is already there. All I have to do is take the steps, do the action, and you'll create the motivation by doing those acts. See, we got to get our young people off to a strong start, y'all. And by helping them understand routines, goals, and efforts to control their mindset, establish the right mindset so that they get off to a strong start is what we need to help them understand in these first few weeks coming back. Get these talking points written down somewhere for yourself so that when you're in front of your young people, you know exactly what you want to say and how you want to say it and what you want them to be able to do with what you say, and you'll see the results that you're looking for. I'm Coach Kevin. This is Determined Destiny. We are determined to get off to a strong start so that we can have more success. Let's get to it.